everyone. My name is Joseph Neal with Anime Psycho Media. We are here at Matsuricon 2023 in Columbus with Amour.
Hi! It is... Oops, sorry.
No, you're
It
good.
is so good to be here at Matsuricon 2023.
Yes. So this is not your first time at Matsuricon, correct?
No, it is my second time.
Second time?
Mm-hmm.
Do you travel to a lot of cons?
Yes, I do travel to a lot of conventions. Yes, I do.
How many have you traveled to, do you think, this year? Quite a few?
As a guest or as an artist?
Guest first.
Guest? This is the only convention I guessed at.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, come on. There's plenty of cons that should have you as a guest.
Oh, it's just because like this was really convenient, and like I am friends with the director, the gaming director, so he personally invited me to come out. Yeah.
All right. Well, how many do you go to for artists out?
Oh God. Well, I have like I just went to 3 conventions these past weeks.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
And I have like 5 more in the next coming month. And so I have quite a lot. I think like for this year it should be a total of like I want to say like 15 conventions that I've gone to.
15.
Yeah. Yes.
So at least you get to travel a lot.
I get to travel a lot, but that also means I don't get a lot of breaks.
Yeah, it can be very stressful with all traveling. So you're a VTuber. What got you into that? Like, what made you decide to be a VTuber? And
it's because actually I didn't mean to become a VTuber. I did it as an April Fool's joke.
Really?
Because I was originally a face cam streamer. So I was like, yeah, like, and I was joking with my community that I would become a VTuber because all of my friends were transitioning from face cam to VTuber. And so my community was like, so when are you going to make the transition, huh? And I was like, y'all make the transition. And then so for April Fools, I had my friend do the rigging real quick. I drew it myself, and then my friend did the rigging. She did it in like 1 day, so it was really quick. And then I was like, here's my VTuber debut. And it was just like 2 hours of me just talking about my OCs. And, then after that, I was like, wow, it actually is really convenient to just VTube. Cause like, I don't need to put on makeup. I don't need to put on like presentable clothes. I can just be in pajamas, like sweats and like
be
stream.
Comfy.
Yeah, be really comfy. So I just transitioned to VTuber naturally.
So you created your own character.
Yes, I did.
How long did that take?
I'm so sorry. How long did that take? It didn't take me long because my VTuber model or my VTuber design was based off Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is one of my favorite games. So she is basically a farmer and who is utterly obsessed with like one of the characters in Stardew Valley. So I feel like it didn't take me too long. I feel like it probably took me like a week to kind of finalize the design.
All right. That's not too bad. So you're big into farming games.
Yes.
What made you choose that?
Oh, farming games have always been like my favorite types of games, even when I was like a young kid.
Really?
Yeah, like I started off with Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo. That was like one of my first games. And so like I always kept up with Harvest Moon, and then when they changed the story of seasons, I always kept up with story of seasons, and then Stardew Valley released, and I got so into that. I just didn't stop playing it. So, and then now I'm like playing other farming games. Before this hiatus, I was playing a different farming game each week.
Really?
Yes.
Is there that many farming games out there?
There's so many farming games.
Oh my.
Which is why I did the farming game of the week thing. So I can try them out, and if my community likes the game, they can buy the game themselves. But I also give very harsh criticisms. So it is kind of like double-edged sword for these indie dev companies, because some of these indie dev companies will reach out to me and be like, can you play our farming game? But the issue is that I give very harsh criticism. Be like, you need to change this, the UI is kind of bad, like,
But that's all needed in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there one in particular right now that you've been playing a lot of?
Oh man, I've been switching from farming games, like different farming games. One that I recently played that I liked a lot was Kinseed. It was actually by the same developers as Fable. So the original Fable developers quit their company and then made Kinseed. So I played, it's like a pixel farming game, but it has like Fable mechanics.
All right.
So that was one game that I really enjoyed.
I'll have to give it a check out when I get back. So are there games that you like to play not on stream, that just comfort games?
Oh yeah, that's definitely actually Stardew Valley.
Is it?
I don't like streaming Stardew Valley because I have a lot of backseaters, and I actually am very good at Stardew Valley. I'm just like, okay, I need to make this money within this week, and then I can marry this character in like this season. Like I like to micromanage a lot, so like when people try to backseat me in Stardew Valley, I'm just like, it's not needed. Don't worry, guys. I know how to do this. So I have streamed Stardew Valley before, but like I decided not to after doing that because like I realized there were a little too many backseaters. So I like to play Stardew Valley on my own time.
All right. So you weren't always you haven't always done YouTube and being a VTuber. You're in other industries.
I was mostly on. Okay,
too.
so I was mostly on Twitch.
You're on Twitch?
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry. Yes,
no, it's totally fine. I do have a YouTube channel. It's just not very active.
Yeah. I haven't always been on Twitch, and so that you've been in the gaming industry and artist.
Yes.
Has there been any games that you've helped make?
Yeah, so I was in the Danganronpa projects. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's actually why I was invited last year. I was actually not invited as a VTuber. I was actually invited as like a gaming industry panelist, especially for Danganronpa. So I was one of the localization writers for Danganronpa V3, and then I helped with the other Danganronpa games as well.
Oh wow!
Yes.
No, that's probably that's a very interesting industry in itself. And you have any panels on VTubing or about the industry?
Yeah. So today, actually, in the Regency room, there is a VTuber panel. It's actually going to be a collab panel with 3 other VTubers. That's going to be at 3:30 p.m.
Oh, okay. Definitely have to check that out. So you were saying before too that you have a lot of cons. How's streaming in between it? Is it?
Oh God, it's hectic. That's why I'm actually taking a month-long hiatus from streaming, just so I can focus on conventions.
Okay. So you're gonna be itching to get back into the VTubing?
Yes. Oh my God, like I'm so grateful that there are people still active in my Discord, but they're also making jokes of, when is she getting back? Who is she anymore? I don't know who she is. So they're making a lot of jokes about that, and they're like, it's been 1 million years. So they're constantly making jokes about that right now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans out there?
Thank you for watching me. Thank you for watching me scream all the time. I really appreciate it. But also go to bed. I'm like, I don't end stream till like 6 a.m. I don't know, unless you're in Europe or Australia, then you guys are fine.
I think that'd be it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh.
Yes, and interviewing me.
Thank you.